Hello. Creating a report document for a large project can be a pretty tedious process. It turns out that in Microsoft Word there are several tools, you might view them as tricks of the trade, that can be used to make your life easier. The purpose of this video is to walk you through a few of them as you construct documents for your mechanical engineering project deliverables. I have currently open one of the templates that have been posted on the Mechanical Engineering Standards and Practices website. This, I believe, is the interim design report template. However, the things you're seeing here can be applied to any of the other templates as well. The first thing I'd like to show you is the usage of styles in navigation. If you click under View and click to show the navigation pane, you'll see that we have a nice organized navigation of all of the section headings for the document. For instance, I could click on the introduction and it takes me straight there, and you can even see the two subsections that are included there. These are created through styles. As you are writing your report, you might have additional subsections or even sub-subsections. The way to create those so that they are included in the navigation is as follows. For instance, I will type a subsection, I will highlight it, and then under the Home tab, note the different style headings that I have. I can make it a heading 1 style or a heading 2. I'll choose heading 2. As soon as I do that, it changes the formatting accordingly, and it brings the subsection title into your navigation pane. Now, this has use beyond just document navigation. It also enables you to automatically create a table of contents for your report. If I scroll up, note that my table of contents seems to be its own unique table, and it is created automatically. You do not need to click inside, type in the subsection, hit the period key, and add the page number. Instead, this is done automatically. The way it was achieved was through references. Note that there's a table of contents option. Now in this case, I've created a subsection under the introduction, and yet it does not appear in the table of contents. To update, what you need to do is click near the top and choose Update Table. When you do that, it might give you a notice asking whether you want to update page numbers or the entire table. We want to do the entire table. And upon hitting OK, note that now the subsection shows up in my table of contents. This can be extremely useful. Another automatic feature with Microsoft Word that you might find useful are automatic references. One is included in the template. However, I'd like to show you dynamically how to enter your own reference. So suppose I have some sentence that needs a reference. I'd like to include a reference. That is done, surprise, under the References tab. We want to use ISO 690. That's the style that most closely matches what's used in mechanical engineering. Once I've positioned my cursor where I want to place the reference, I can click Insert Citation, and I can either choose from a list of references I've already entered, or I can add a new source. In this case, I'll add a new source. I'll include a book. I could put in the authors, for instance, Bergman and Levine. Title, Introduction to Heat Transfer. Happens to be the book in front of me. 2012. Publisher, Wiley. I'm not sure I have any other information in front of me. Okay. Click OK, and the reference number appears. I can now scroll to the bottom of my document, or I can jump there through the navigation pane to References, and note that nothing has appeared for that second reference. Well, just like the table of contents, I can click and then update citations and bibliography, and it appears. Well, I have that "and" off there. I'd probably need to go back and fix that. What about page numbers? If you're using a textbook, you really do need to include the page number range that you're using. There are two ways to do this. One is to right-click and edit the field. Actually, I believe you can do that through Edit Citation. And then note, you have this opportunity to add pages. So I could add pages 100 to 105. And it adds it right there with the number. The other option is to update the citation. Now I can come back up here under my References, Citation, and note I can click on Manage Sources. When I do that, I see the current list that I've used, and it is this one. I can click Edit. I could go through, fix the authors in this case. I can also show all bibliography fields, and when I do that, it shows a lot of other options, including page numbers. And it gives an example I could follow for what it's looking for. I'll click Cancel since I've already done that, and Close. So with these two automatic features, you can automatically create table of contents, and you can automatically create references or bibliography for your work. I hope you find these useful as you work with your templates.